Today we're going to cover the pros and cons of the Honda NT1100. If you're in the market for a no-fuss, reliable motorcycle that can handle winding roads and long highway rides, then this touring motorcycle is probably for you. Unless you live in the United States. Then it's just the forbidden fruit that we all wish to taste. When you consider its size, affordability, and performance abilities, it makes it easy to understand why this was the best-selling motorcycle in all of Europe in 2023. They first came out into the European market in 2021, and they were made to be as a close rival to the Africa Twin, but in a more sport touring version. In 2024, the only major differences that we see is just some cosmetic color changes. However, the great quality of the bike still remains the same as to the years prior. Known for its reliability, this Honda NT1100 has a 6-speed dual-clutch transmission, which we'll talk about more in a moment. With a motor size of 1084 cc, it creates about 101 horsepower and topping speeds at 120 miles per hour. Not to mention its great fuel economy and having a gas tank capacity of 5.3 gallons. With it averaging 56 miles per gallon, you can go about 250 miles between fill-ups, meaning that this bike is not only a great adventure bike, but it also has a little bit of aggression with enough power for overtaking with a smooth acceleration. Now, if you're looking for a more sportier bike, this bike probably is not for you. Now let's get into the 6-speed dual-clutch transmission, DCT for short. It's a fully customizable, semi-automatic gearbox, meaning you can ride on it manually. You can use handlebar shifter triggers to change modes, for instance, into sport mode, or you can let it work automatically and just let it shift for you without having to use the lever or the shifter. You just twist and go. I do have to point out this bike does not come with a quick shifter, and there also have been a few complaints of this bike having a slow lag in downshifts when in automatic mode, meaning that it hangs on to the higher gears longer than needed, giving it a clunky feeling before downshifts. Overall, the DCT does take some time getting used to if you're new to motorcycles with automatic gearboxes. However, personally, I am not a fan of them. I do prefer just riding manually. That's part of the fun in riding motorcycles, but to each their own. So for some, this is a con. For some, this is a pro. The Honda NT1100 comes tour ready straight from the factory, being already equipped with tour bags, heated grips, and a seat that is comfortable not only for the rider, but also the passenger. And another great thing that makes this bike really comfortable is the low seat height of 32 inches, making it easier to handle when you're at stops. This bike does come with a standard cruise control, a 5-position windscreen that is adjustable, USB ACC connectors. It does have Bluetooth, Apple Music, and Android Auto connectivity for music and to connect with your phone, but it is worth notating that there have been some complaints of the switchgear switches on the handlebars for them being a little bit difficult to navigate, especially if you're wearing thicker gloves. And there also have been complaints about the Showa shock system to being a little bit on the softer ends and having a lack of adjustability. So when you're riding at the higher speeds, those bumps tend to be a little bit more noticeable. As of now, Honda does not have any plans of bringing the NT1100 over to our American shores and into our marketplace, as they don't feel confident it's going to produce the same results as it does in Europe, and they don't feel it's worth trying. When converted into USD, this bike is only $11,200, making it an affordable bike to buy brand new straight from the market. It's no wonder why, due to its affordability, reliability, agile handling, enjoyable performance, comfort for not only the rider but also the passenger, why this was the best-selling motorcycle in all of Europe in 2023. And we can only but hope that one day on our American shores we'll get to experience it for ourselves too. But for now, all I have to say is thanks for watching this video. If you have any thoughts or comments or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. If there's a bike you'd like me to review, let me know, and subscribe for more motorcycle content in the future. I hope y'all all have a great day.